तो एक इंटरेस्टिंग टेस्ट मैच खत्म हुआ कल 3 दिन के अंदर अंदर वेस्ट इंडीज में।
वो टेस्ट मैच था कि T20 था? मुझे तो लगा T20 खेल रहे लोग। आई वाज कंफ्यूज्ड। क्या था इंटरेस्टिंग टेस्ट मैच? मेरे आई थिंक दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ गेम दैट इज गोइंग टू इवेंचुअली किल टेस्ट क्रिकेट। ये जो बड़ा दीज वेस्टर्न नेशंस, जो सेना कंट्रीज बोलते हैं ना कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट को उन्होंने बचा के रखा, या फिर उनके गुमान है ऐसे कि हम बचाए रखे, दिस इज व्हाट्स गोइंग टू किल इट। This match should have been, or rather I got confused, is it getting played on a pitch or is it the Bridgetown railway station? वो प्लेटफॉर्म पे खेल रहे थे ना वो लोग। I thought they were playing on the railway platform। वो वैसे बॉल जहां से टप्पा खा के ऐसे जाती है दुख करके। तो 3 दिन के अंदर 40 विकेट गिर गए, 40 विकेट्स इन 3 days। कोई जो डबल फिगर भी जा रहे थे वो 13 रन और 15 रन कर रहे थे। So if this is the kind of test cricket that Australia is going to give us, and Australia versus West Indies games are going to give us, God help। अभी तो बोल रहे थे कि 3 दिन का ऑफिशियली अनाउंस कर रहे थे कि 4 दिन की टेस्ट मैच करो, बट सीइंग दिस मुझे लगता है वो 2 दिन में कर दो। सुबह को एक पूरा साइड आउट हो जाएगा, शाम को दूसरा साइड, वो 2 वनडे जैसे ही हो जाएगा।
To be fair though, I think Travis Head ने दोनों इनिंग्स में 50 प्लस मारे। So there was something for the batsmen who were keen to show intent and go out and play aggressively. On a lighter note though, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि जायसवाल वेस्ट इंडीज भी चला गया है, because वेस्ट इंडीज ने कुछ 7 कैच छोड़े, उसमें से ब्रैंडन किंग ने 3-4 पहले दिन पे छोड़ दिए। I think the test match could have been a lot more exciting had West Indies held on to the catches। around 100-125 रन उन्होंने ज्यादा दे दिए कैचेस छोड़ के, और वो हारे 159 से। एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया took every catch that came their way and they took every run out that came their way। So eventually I think fielding again made the huge difference। And I think you have to give it to Australia though, they were quite a lot in a spot of bother again, and despite Shamar Joseph's heroics, and he's been now a pain in the thorn of Australians, Australia में जाके भी उसको मैच हराया, but they managed to overcome this and eventually have a fairly convincing win। It's not the difference in the run margin is not showing how tough the match was।
No, yes, Travis Head was the only guy who showed some intent to play one-day cricket। In the first innings he made 59 in 78 balls, 75 के एवरेज से, जबकि उसकी टीम ऑलरेडी 4 विकेट खो चुकी थी। He didn't show any this thing कि मैं एक दिन पूरा निकालूं या 2 सेशन तो पूरे, चलो एक दिन बहुत दूर की बात हो गई है, नॉट इवन कि जैसे टेस्ट क्रिकेट में किया जाना चाहिए। A batsman should show intent to stay on the crease।
ब्लॉक एंड सर्वाइव हियर। आप यहाँ पे ब्लॉक करके सर्वाइव नहीं। आप कल के वेस्ट इंडीज के विकेट्स देखो ना, जो एलबी हुए हैं, बोल्ड हुए हैं, उनको सिर्फ सीधी बॉल स्टंप पे डालनी थी। द बॉल वाज स्टेइंग लो, उनको कुछ करना ही नहीं था। यू हैड जस्ट टू बोल स्टंप टू स्टंप बॉल। But then that is what the West Indies couldn't do in the second innings। They gave way too many runs, and जो ट्रेविस का कैच ड्रॉप हुआ था वो 19-20 रन पे था जब। So these are the things that are making the difference। Yes, I agree with you कि ये अगर इंडिया में होता तो अगेन द पिच इज नॉट कंड्यूसिव, बिलो एवरेज उस पिच को रेटिंग मिल जाती है आईसीसी से। जब वो एक सेना कंट्री या वेस्ट इंडीज में होता है तब कोई चू भी नहीं करता है।
नहीं, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज अ गुड पिच। कोई भी पिच जो 3 दिन के अंदर 40 विकेट्स दे वो अच्छी हो ही नहीं सकती, क्योंकि वो टेस्ट क्रिकेट के लिए कंड्यूसिव है ही नहीं। आप बोल सकते हो आप हमारे विकेट्स को डेड रबर बोलते, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ ये प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिकेट है।
ऐसा है कि आजकल लाइक यू राइटली सेड, बैट्समैन का भी अगर थोड़ा सा बैट्समैन अपने आप को अप्लाई करे तो ये 3.5 तक मैच, 3.5 दिन 3.25 दिन तक मैच जा सकता था। अभी एप्लीकेशन जैसी चीज रही नहीं है। इफ यू जरा से भी पिच टफ हो, यू विल गेट योर वे आउट ऑफ इट।
या करेक्ट कि मार लो जितना हो सकता है, जितने अगर आउट हो गए तो हो गए। सी द फैक्ट दैट देयर वर 6 कैच ड्रॉप हुए या 7 कैचेस ड्रॉप हुए, व्हिच आल्सो मींस दैट मेनी चांसेस वर क्रिएटेड।
या
तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब तो वो भी उनके नहीं बनते जितने बने रन्स।
शमर जोसेफ ने मार के 47-48 बना दिया। ऑलमोस्ट फास्टेस्ट हाफ सेंचुरी बाय वेस्ट इंडीज मारने वाला था वो।
लॉटरी क्रिकेट।
ये लोग 6-7 विकेट तो 80 पे डाउन हो गए थे, फिर भी 141 पहुंचा दिया इन्होंने। बस मार मार के रैंडम मार रहे थे और शॉट जा रहे और रन बन रहे थे.
Hmm.
Having said that, the only positive I'd say is at least West Indies ने अपने पहले टेस्ट मैच में for a better part of 2 days एक अच्छी फाइट दी. I don't know if how it bodes for the future, but at least एक decent bowling lineup on display था. अब चैलेंज तब होगा like you said जब पिच टफ होगी, जब वो ट्रैक में कुछ नहीं होगा, then it remains to be seen कि ये बॉलर क्या दिखाते थे चलवा. तो वो तो है ही, पिच तो वैसा ही था, मतलब वो शमर जोसेफ मार रहा था non-stop, or he could have been the fastest uh, half centurion for the West Indies team ever. But Lion got him out. Lion, in fact, 3 ओवर में 2 विकेट ले गया इनके मारने के चक्कर में.
So I'm saying, are we then taking Test cricket towards, the T20 formula कि एक जिसका दिन है वो शेमा जोसेफ जैसे बॉलिंग भी कर गया, विकेट भी ले गया, 6-6 बैटिंग भी कर गया, उसने 50 रन भी ठोक दिए होते अगर उसको आउट नहीं करते. So it will become like Test cricket, excitable, yes, entertaining, but not in the pure sense the Test cricket that that we really want to see.
See, if I look at the last 3 test matches, I'm not counting Sri Lanka and Bangladesh here. One is this West Indies Australia test match, the other is India England, and the third is the World Cup World Test Championship final. But are all of these 3 matches exciting to watch and see? Answer is yes. Do these test matches feature the highest quality of batsmanship? Maybe the World World Test Championship final, where Temba Bavuma and his Hendrik Aiden Markram did a great job, but the other two, maybe not. Rishabh Pant, yes, I will count the Rishabh Pant innings there. But Rishabh Pant again was streaky. We must remember that. So I think maybe we are moving to a phase in Test match cricket where you may not have the most grittiest test innings that you may have ever seen, like a Pujara or a Dravid or a Steve Waugh, but you may have a lot more exciting test matches. Is that something I'm willing to live with? Yes. As long as the test matches are exciting. और एक आध inning बीच में आएगी जो gritty होगी, which will be well fought. Like KL Rahul's innings was to some extent in the zone of a classical test match inning. Not completely, but at least to some extent.
Closer to it, yeah, you can say. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I agree that yes, the one inning that stood out in all these 3 test matches that you mentioned was the one with Rishabh Pant ka first and second, dono centuries. Unfortunately, that did not win the match for India. Which goes to show on any other day, one would imagine कि एक test side अगर you have 5 centurions and especially 2 centuries by the same batsman, so that means there is some application happening and all. But even after all of that, the test match did not go on for 5 days and India did not win.
No, it went on for 5 days. I mean, it ended in the last session of the last day. To that extent, it was exciting.
India was out by then. I'm saying वो last minute तक वो काटे की टक्कर जो बोलते वो तो थी ही नहीं. They were fully in control and they were cruising. And nothing stopped them completely. The match was over. वो first session में I would say it was over. When they opening जो उनका stand था.
वापस वही है ना, nobody ended up grinding himself down.
Yes.
All of them 150 के अंदर आउट हो गए थे. 150 बियॉन्ड ले जाके 200 तक ले जाना किसी ने नहीं किया. वो करते तो शायद नहीं होता ना. The collapse wouldn't have happened. See, when you're set, you don't get out. That's the rule, isn't it? Or maybe it's unfair to put that liability on Rishabh, given that he was anyways keeping throughout. He was the only man who was on the field for 4 days out of the 5 days. So उसको दोष देना फिजूल है. It has more to do with the other centurions who should have.
Yeah. No. Yes, when I said that what centuries did not win us the match, that's not his fault. Because rest of the team didn't come to the party.
But coming back to West Indies Australia, I think it was a exciting match for a major part of 2.5 days. Last half day yesterday. Let's see what West Indies have to offer in the next test match. But clearly, Australian Test team is not the same as it used to be.
Correct.
Clearly, it's going down.
Yes. Yes.
That's an opportunity for the rest of the teams.
Yes. I think somewhere also the Australian team is trying to. I don't know what word they are using now. They are trying to use that baseball kind of a approach. जहाँ पे what they call the positive intent has to be there, and that's where Travis said like is
I
doing well.
don't know if they're clear on that also because Usman Khwaja for sure is not doing that.
Somewhere, that's why I said somewhere. वो
Yeah.
पूरा नहीं कर रहे हैं. See, Travis said in Test cricket he comes down the order. He does not open. जैसा one-day और T20 में he gets a chance.
Not moving away from that approach, irrespective of the result.
No.
Right or wrong, just sticking to something.
Sticking to it.
I don't know if Australia is sticking to anything. Right
No,
now.
Australia is somewhere. I think they're confused. You can say because they want to play positive cricket, but there is, like you said, Usman Khwaja जैसे players है जो classical Test cricket suits them, or they rather suit classical. तो अभी वो जा रहा है वो that phase is we are at the cusp, where a new age Test kind of T20 cricket is coming into action. So it'll be exciting. So it'll be exciting and excitable, but people like me will always miss the kind of determination that I used to see in Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar saying मैं आज ऑफ पे मारूंगा ही नहीं, 2 दिन तक बैटिंग करूंगा ही. वो हम मिस करेंगे,
So let's see how this series goes, and let's come back
yes,
on the second test between India and England. Hopefully these exciting test matches continue.
I am for one, right now, because this next 15-20 days or so is going to be all about Test cricket. It's a little relief or a break from rather, that पूरा IPL season खत्म हुआ, one day और उससे थोड़ा सा we are moving towards. So this is a good time. Like you said, let's hope India does better in the second match. And I don't know about West Indies, Australia, whether they're going to come back. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and watch.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye, Vishal.